What up though? What's poppin'? What's crack-lagging? What's good in the neighborhood? If you're new here, I am Mia, aka Mimi, and this is Alexis, aka Lex. In case you're new to this channel, we are cousins, kind of like sisters, so we decided we should make a channel and, like, you know, branch out and just talk about all the stuff we talk about and do videos.
Twice you're like, this sucks, and I can't believe that I sacrificed very, very important sleep to do this. Now we'll talk about what this is.
Partying. And then hanging out with friends and stuff.
Excuse me. Wow, I did that on camera.
Okay, parties. Those things are interesting. I spent way too much money on parties with cover charges. Those parties are like out lounges. Yeah, also parties with the cover charge always suck. They're never good. Every time we go, we're always like, this is whack. Plus, since it was a lounge, they overcharge you for everything, and you can't drink because you're not of age. So the water bottles that are supposed to be like $1.50 are $8 for one water bottle. Oh hell no! It would get so crowded there and so hot and so gross and so sticky. I wanted to rip off a layer of skin.
Oh, that's true.
Because everybody's brushed, because you're so close together, everyone's brushing. So my sweat and her sweat are getting together.
And I got a lot of sweat.
Creating the grossest feeling you could ever feel on your body.
I got a lot of sweat.
The house parties, those could be lit sometimes. Some of them could also be whack, but since if you are a female, girls get in there for free. If you are a male, sorry, you might have to spend $5 or $10 or $15. We're also
so Mia was a little more blessed than I was when it came to parties. I think saying parties in Vermont was enough to describe the lack thereof.
Oh, all the parties are off campus too.
That's why. So with Mia, she went to school in Jersey. That's what, an hour from, depending on where you're at, an hour from New York, like, anyway.
And there was a train from campus that took you to the city.
And then you have cool parts of Jersey. Look, people, I was in farm country, okay? I'm talking about Vermont. Like, there's no building taller than the town hall. Okay.
Wow.
Stop it. No, parties was not like wild and free. I mean,
Wow.
So shit wasn't lit. Okay. Like, I mean, there were people that was saying it was lit, but it wasn't.
Don't
lit.
Believe those Snapchats. They're not always true. Some of those parties, I see these girls Snapchat, they look all lit, and I'm standing right next to the girl, and I'm not moving, and she's only getting a certain part of the party, and it's the wackest party you've ever been to in your entire life. Those girls are evil. It's raining hard outside.
It sounds so pretty. It's so relaxing. Vermont parties, in a nutshell, few and far between in regards to the good ones. The everyday parties were consistent from about Thursday to Sunday. Yeah, Thursdays.
That's a day of party.
And then thanks to Drake, we have Turn Up Tuesday. Got the club going up
on a Tuesday.
Some people used it as an anthem to drink and get crazy on Tuesdays.
Oh.
So all I'm saying is, parties where I was at and at my school were house parties that were on campus, just a walk away. My campus was not a commuter school. It was mostly a dorm school. It was like a on-campus school. There were some commuters, but they lived in North Campus, which is a little bit area. And actually, some of our kids, some of our regular dormers lived on North Campus too. There were very few commuters, and there were a lot of international students. Either way, most of the parties were on campus. Everything was so far, because I used to walk to work downtown Church Street from my school, St. Michael's, and it would take me like an hour and 30 minutes. So you couldn't really walk to the local bar or anything like that. And then you're not 21 to like junior, senior year anyway for most people. There were a lot of kids that played hockey in my school and were from Canada, so they would go to like a pre-college almost in a sense, where they would go and they would play hockey at this school, and it would like prep them for college. So they came in a little bit older, and there were also a lot of vets at my school, so a lot of kids that had served in the Army and the Air Force and stuff like that. So being in the military, they usually came in a little bit older too, so it was easy for them to get off campus. But most of the parties were held at these upperclassmen townhouses, and you'd have to walk over there, and you would get in there, and you'd be packed in that mofo
like sardines. There'd be like literally the only moves you can't even like flex all the moves you got. It's literally just the hopping and the shoulders. Me and Ari always had like, you gotta do the strokes. The turn up was when the DJ knew what he was doing and he was putting the lit music. Not this, you know, the whole techno like you're at a rave.
Which is cool too. I like that stuff. I like that EDM, that rave, like, you know, when the beat drop. Like, I like that stuff too.
I don't.
So, this is where me as introverted and my bubbly come into play. I can make the best of any situation. A lot of those parties where people would be like, yo, this is whack. Me and Angie would show up and be like, yo, this is whack. Let's turn up. Because what other options do you have? Wasting your night and sitting at that whack spot or going home? No, you gotta make the best of it. So we went to parties where the music was popping.
And your soul was
where the music was popping. And then when we got old enough, or when we had friends that had cars, or when they were like 18 plus nights, we'd go out. And then bubbly me made friends with the DJ. Shout out DJ Dakota. Burr. He was cool. DJ Dakota always had that music bumping in Burlington. There were a couple other DJs that were cool out there. There was another DJ, I can't remember his name. He was a white dude that played the best reggae. Talking about like dance hall, like Vibes Cartel, Spice, like just Popcorn, like all of these really good hits. And I like that music as well. I have a very large taste in music. So you gotta find it. When you hit 21, things get really easier. You'll be there soon, my darling.
2 years.
And so until then, you have to deal with these like semi-lame house parties. I wasn't a huge drinker either. We should talk about drinking on campuses. It's gonna be short because that in itself could be a whole other video. Yeah, drinking was big in college culture. So like there would be some nights where I drink, but I would never really was one.
You can still have fun and you can have like a buzz. But like when you're like,
you can not drink at all, because there were a lot of nights where I would get right out of work and I'd change and I'd go meet, you know, my friends.
That's also true. There's been a lot of parties that I've gone to that I've never gotten drunk.
I like how she specifies.
Hangovers are the worst thing.
How would you know, Mia?
My friends have told me. It's very bad. I don't condone underage drinking.
Have personal experience with not believing that.
Anyway, don't get drunk and put yourself in a dangerous situation.
True.
Because even though you make your friends, you're still in the beginning stage. That doesn't mean you shouldn't make friends, but I'm just saying you just need to be aware of your surroundings.
We as women and then those in the LGBTQ plus community need to also be careful as well. Because we have to be very careful because we're more at risk of something happening to us. You add that into being drunk, you have to be even more careful because you're already at a higher percentage of it happening to you. Same thing for women. Sexual assault does happen to men. It is a fact. Men are also sexually assaulted.
Right. So you have to be really aware. And you're gonna learn what your tolerance is, and I think you should learn that in your own space, like chilling in the dorm room. It's your group of friends.
Tip is, she's correct. Learn with your friends in a safe space where you can be comfortable if something is to go wrong. But also, alcohol affects you in different ways depending on the mood that you are in. Second tip is, never ever put your drink down. A lot of people are like, yeah, I know, I never put my drink down, but then they'll take an open drink from someone. I've told Mia 1,000 times, don't drink jungle juice. Mia, have you ever drank jungle juice?
Nope. I listen to my cousin.
Lie. So, you have to be careful. You don't know what people put in that stuff. Roofies cannot be seen, smelled, tasted. It's just better off for you to just open up a can of beer, wine, I don't know. Whatever you're drinking, do it that way, but pour yourself.
And also,
you never know.
When you're going to a party as a group of friends,
like, comment, subscribe,
and share.
And don't forget to hit the little
bell button. We are Mimi and adios, peace out, adios muchacho or muchacha. We will see you in the next video.